Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Lola and Sarah, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her formal obedience commands. And also she is just getting used to wearing her vest, so she's doing a great job. She's sitting very nicely on her place, waiting for her command. Sarah is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded in her right hand, which leaves her left hand free to give any little correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give is a tiny little tug and release on the training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and both girls are coming home with their training equipment and their training vests. Now, she is sitting very nicely at Sarah's left. She's looking up at her. She's focused. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Lola, heel. At this point, Lola has a job to do, and that is to stay next to your left leg when walking. We're practicing indoors because ultimately this is where she's going to have to do most of her work. If you're taking her to a restaurant or into a store, she has to be well-mannered. She has to walk next to you. She has to sit when you stop. If you're looking at something in the grocery store or in the CVS, she has to be sitting quietly, waiting for her next command and waiting for you to walk again.
Stay.
This is her sit-stay command. Your job when you're practicing at home is to be able to lengthen out the amount of time that she can hold it and the distance that you can go. When Sarah returns back to her, she just walks right back to her shoulder. She gives her praise for a good job, and they start heeling again. She's still not quite sure about this vest. Now, if she doesn't, she's just learning to work with this vest on. So we're using a little bit of food as motivation because we want her to complete the exercises the way that they were taught with the vest on. And because the vest just came on Friday and it's Sunday, she hasn't had a lot of time to get accustomed to it. This time, instead of returning back to her, Sarah will call her. This is the recall. And she should come right in, and she should sit facing your knees. Good job. Now this time she goes to her place, she sits, and then she lays down and stays. And this is the command that you're going to be using a lot. And buy something that you can fold up and take with you to restaurants or doctor appointments or anything where you need her to have a visual of where she's to place herself. And I'll show you that one more time.
Sit. Down. Stay.
So she is demonstrating everything beautifully for you. They both have done a very good job. And they're getting accustomed to working with their vests on. So we just wanted to give you a little sneak peek into their training so that you can see this before you come to pick them up on Tuesday. We've enjoyed having them, and we will see you soon.